here you are. You're on camera. So hello, Freckleberry. Good to see you today.
Hello. Great to see you too.
And what special...
How's everything going?
Good, good. What special treat do you have for us today?
So today we're here in my clubhouse in Recroom, and I'm going to be taking you to one of the maps I created with a team of my friends. We created a map for a contest. So they have build contests in Recroom, and this theme of the contest was folklore. And
Great.
So we wanted to create a story that combines several stories in folklore. So there's a book called, it's a steampunk book. It's basically all of the stories from our childhood, but themed in steampunk fashion. So there's like Pinocchio, and I'll save some of the references to see if there's any that you might catch.
Okay. Great.
Okay, so let's actually let me invite you to the map. Here we go.
So here we go, on to a new world. Here we are. There.
And make sure you have all your sounds on.
Yes, I do.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so this is we're on a flying train right now on our way to Steampunk City. Let's take a look. We got about 30 seconds before we land. You can see here on the clock.
Why did you guys put the clock on there?
So that people would know that the map is going to continue moving and that you're not just stuck in this one small space.
Okay. And
then we've got our friend Pinocchio here who's going to give us a tour as well.
Very good. Does he speak?
He doesn't speak, no.
No, okay. Hello,
He's a little
Pinocchio.
shy.
Yeah. And now we are. All right, very good. So here we have the big old massive locomotive and the cars. Beautiful.
Now we're entering Steampunk City. That clock is a real working clock, by the way. That is in UTC. So that clock should be the right time, no matter when you come into the world.
Is that Pacific time, 1 o'clock?
That is in Universal Time, so I think it's...
It would be much... Oh, it says... I think it's Pacific, yeah. It's 6 minutes after the top of the hour. After 2.
Yep. That's true. Yeah, you're right. One of our circuiteers, he's really good with gadgets and circuits, and so he worked that out for us to be a real working clock, which was really cool. A nice little extra bonus feature.
Tell us a little bit about the people that worked with you on this. Was it people from different countries and stuff?
Oh yeah, we have a great team. So D808 is the lead on this project, and he is from Hawaii. And then we've got Zeeb, who is a young guy from California, really talented. So D808's really talented builder, and he came up with the concept for this world. Zeeb is talented builder as well, but he's really good at animation. Durzo, great with circuits, and he's also a builder. And Commander Wolf is really good with sound design and a really great builder as well. And then myself, I build and animate as well. And we had such a great team. It was really fun working on this project. This is really ambitious. There was a ton of building. This is like, I think, one of the biggest projects that we worked on. And you'll see as the tour unfolds. But the thing with the art maps, the reason why we had the timer, for it to qualify as an art map, it has to be passive engagement. So the world has to continuously move people throughout it passively. So we can't require the player to click or push anything to move forward. They have to be able to just keep walking and the world moves itself forward. So that was a really interesting element we had to incorporate into the world.
Yeah.
But let's take a look around.
All right.
So you see we've got our steampunk Pinocchio here with his bags. He's just arriving at Steampunk City, ready to go explore. And then we got the Nautilus here. Let's actually, let's go ahead and hop in the submarine.
Hey,
why don't you go first?
Freckleberry,
and then I'll follow you.
This world is so beautiful. I flew around it yesterday a little bit. I thought maybe show off some of the, from a aerial view would be nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, let's do that.
Let's see. Did you have a chance to go through the whole world yet?
No. I was waiting for you to surprise
Awesome.
me. Can you tell us a little
Perfect.
bit? Tell us about these tiles over here, or buttons.
Yes, so each room in Rec Room that you go in, there's a way that you can support the room and the creators. There's a cheer button if you like the room. That just helps Rec Room recognize that this is a room that people are liking, and so it'll get you in front of more eyes. It helps the algorithm. Favoriting allows you to come back to the room. It'll save the room in your favorites list, which you can access in your watch at any time. And then commenting is to give feedback directly to the creators. So you can leave feedback if you really enjoyed something, or even if you come across something that's not working, you can say, hey, I got stuck right here in the map. So it'll put a location for the creators to know there's an issue here. Or you can just say, hey, I really like this, or hey, have you thought of adding something like this to your room? So it's a great way to communicate with the creators, even if you don't have a line directly to them. And then this last button here, creators, if you click that, it gives you the profiles of all the creators who worked on the map. Or anybody who has the co-owner role.
Yeah.
So if you click on that, it'll let you subscribe or check out their other rooms and their items and their shirts if they sell merchandise. That's a great way for people to engage with the world creators.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that Recroom does really well, which I really appreciate as a creator. They have a lot of ways for you to engage with the creative community.
Now, do
we've got some.
all of you guys?
Sorry.
Do all of you guys get the feedback, or is it just?
Oh yes.
Yeah. So it splits
so we all
the.
have access to see it.
Okay. Good. All right. Very nice.
Which is really cool.
All right. I'm ready for the next surprise.
Awesome. All right. I think you're gonna really like this room, Carlos.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you go first.
Okay.
Because there's an animation that starts, so I would love for you to make sure you see that part. All right. Let's head down into the submarine. I'll follow you. Click invite.
Wow. Pinocchio beat us here.
That's true. He's a little bit faster than us.
Yeah.
So right now, as you can see, we are descending in the submarine, in the Nautilus. Pinocchio is practicing his drawing.
He's writing comments to you guys.
He's leaving us some feedback.
He says he wants a voice. AI.
Oh, look, we've arrived in Atlantis.
Ooh. Ah, wow. That's one skinny fish up there. That is amazing. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Beautiful. How long did this project take?
This took us about a month.
Jeez. All with a maker pen, huh?
Wow. All with the maker pen.
Shoot. As they say here in Texas, dang. A mechanical octopus. El pulpo. There's a very famous. Oh, he's stuck.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh boy, I hope he doesn't drown us. Be nice, pulpo.
I think we scared him.
Yeah. Burning Man has a very famous pulpo that shoots fire out of the tentacles. Alright, good. And now
we go check out the rest of the world. Here, I'll give you an invite.
Yeah, these chairs are beautiful. Who was
That's D808.
Yeah, no kidding.
He
Wow.
is so talented and so passionate about science fiction. It's his passion, really. He is really good at it. And the time and effort that he puts into these maps is amazing.
I'm very impressed by the detail of the chair. All built with.
Yeah, I will pass that along.
Yeah.
All with the maker pen, yeah.
Yeah. Or you could send
And
him
this
the
room
video.
was before. Oh, that's true. That's a
Yeah.
good idea. I'll send him
Yeah.
the video.
All right.
Okay, I will invite you to the next room.
Okay.
We're gonna go back now that we visited Atlantis.
All right.
So that was from Atlantis. I think that one was a little obvious. But now we're going to go check out another steampunk fable, and we'll see if you can guess it.
Nice, very nice.
Thank you.
If we run into pieces that you have contributed, please tell us.
Oh, I contributed to quite a bit. That animation, the whole scene with the octopus, I worked on quite a bit with Zeeb.
Okay.
I will let you know. This next room I think has a lot too.
I could see putting cameras in here the way you showed me and filming this.
Oh yeah.
That would be beautiful.
Different angles.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Alright, we're going into the greenhouse.
Here's Pinocchio again. What happened to Freckleberry? That was interesting. I ended up in the same room, but without you.
Did you go through the zone?
Yeah, I think so.
I think we went in two separate instances of the room.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You want?
let's take a look around and see
Yeah.
if you.
Tell me about this.
So
Oh,
this is a costume created by Commander Wolf that is steampunk themed, and then you can actually
wear
pour
it.
the water.
Yeah. All right. PG.
And then we've got our friend Pinocchio here playing in the garden.
In Freckleberry, why did they use Pinocchio in a steampunk theme?
So each room is themed like a different fairy tale or story. There was a book that and this little butterfly is going to follow us around the whole time, by the way.
Okay.
So he might get in your video shots every now and then.
That's okay.
So D808 had a book while he was growing up that had all of the stories that we know, but they were all set in the steampunk theme. So that's why he's obsessed with steampunk. Right now I can't remember the name of the book because it's been so long. We worked on this project I think last year, but at the end it'll show the name of the book. I think it's just called Steampunk Fables, if I'm not mistaken. But there's stories like Pinocchio and the Atlantis story. In this room, this is based on the Secret Garden, and it's all set with the steampunk theme.
Hey, Freckleberry, have you been to Dr. Morrow's Worlds in VR chat?
I haven't, no.
Well, he is a very talented world builder and has built 3 different worlds. And what he does, he leaves the books sitting around at random that he used for inspiration in the world. And you come across the world, he's Russian, so it's all in Russian. But if you know Russian, then you can kind of figure out what he used as an inspiration for that. And I thought that would be kind of interesting to put books, the books of each story, just kind of like an Easter egg kind of thing.
That's a really cool idea.
Yeah.
We may or may not have something like that later.
All right.
We'll get there. But we've got a couple of special moments happening over here. So I worked on a lot of the animations on this project, as well as Zeeb. So we worked on these together. So we've got a little frog here, and we got some butterflies flying around that are all steam-powered butterflies. Here comes our little froggy friend.
Oh yeah. Great. And who was the sound designer?
His name is Commander Wolf.
Oh yeah.
We all contributed. So we all contributed quite a bit together. Commander Wolf was responsible for recording all the audio in game, but a lot of us did contribute. Like, hey, you should add this sound. It was very collaborative, which is what was really special about these projects.
How did you collaborate in Recroom, or were you on Discord, or how did you?
Both.
Yeah.
We have a Discord server where we're all together, where we put our ideas down together, share some links to different sounds and visuals, and we talk about our plans together. And then often we'll build in game together. Zeeb and I worked a lot together with animations. D808, being the lead of the project, was working with a lot of us often. Just making sure that we're all on the same page and kind of bringing the ideas to life. And it was so much fun, honestly. You should come see this one. This one's pretty funny, actually. We've got our secret garden girl here. She's the star of the show. And then look at we have a friend over here.
Little grasshopper of some kind.
He is a steampunk chameleon.
Oh, chameleon, sorry.
And we've got no, you're good. We've got a lot of little moving parts. And then we've got a super detailed steampunk butterfly here too. I actually made that butterfly.
I love the color palette, the colors that you guys chose, the different tones, and oh, look at him. He even eats stuff. Poor little butterfly.
That's okay. Luckily, he's made out of pipes, so he was able to escape.
Yeah. Oh, wow. And the patterns on the wings of the butterflies. Wow, I can see.
Carlo.
Tell me about the award, or you said Rec Room awarded this, right?
Yes, so every build contest, at the end they have an award ceremony called the Roomies Awards. And we won several awards for this project. We got... I think we placed first place for this one. First place. We have the awards at the end. I'll show you the awards. I don't want to misquote the awards.
Okay, I understand.
We got best sound design, and I believe we also got best animation for this project.
Yeah.
And we also won several prizes. Like I know we won some contest items. Like we got this outfit and this maker pin.
Yeah,
so we got a special design for our maker pins too.
Very, very Roman.
Yes, because the whole theme was folklore. I lost my steampunk outfit. Oh, here we go. I'll put my steampunk outfit.
Freckleberry.
So now, this one is my... Yeah?
Before we go, let me do a little fly around. Just to see it from the air.
Oh, and before you do that, so some of the movie magic, because we're limited on... Oh, can you not fly here?
I didn't try it. I just... Here.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
Some of the movie magic is seeing it from certain angles, because in order to save ink, some things might be one-sided or...
Yeah.
You know. But I will give you... Let me make sure you can fly here.
Tell people what the saving ink means.
So every room has a limit of 100 ink, and when you build with the maker pen, creating tubes and all these designs with the maker pen cost ink. And so every room you're seeing, we're at max ink almost in every room. So we're up right up to like the 99.9% mark in everything. But that means that sometimes we have to kind of hide design, so sometimes things won't have a backside, even though it might look like it.
Right.
A bit of movie magic to save ink space.
I understand. Yeah, I noticed that the train in the first map didn't have the back the wheels on the other side.
Exactly.
Yeah. But it's just that, as you say,
that gives us more space to make it more detailed in front of the viewer's eyes, which is why we control where the player walks, so we put barriers so they can't walk behind the train. Yeah. Things like that.
Can you also tell us more about the maker pen? Because I think most people have no idea what that means. It's such a unique tool that is very much part of Recroom, but not of other platforms.
Oh, true. So the maker pen is a tool that you can build in 3D. So how we create these shapes that you see here, everything is built with the maker pen, and like even these tiny details on this butterfly. So it's like a lot of gears and different shapes on that. So what I'll do is I'll use the maker pen to create a shape. And I blow it up really big so that you can work with it easier, make it more detailed. And then once everything is built, I'll shrink it down small. So I built that butterfly wing like a giant wing. It was like 10 times my size. I was flying around building it. And then once it's ready, I just shrink it down really tiny.
And how do you keep track of the ink? How much ink you're using?
So it'll show you in the maker pen. There's a tab that tells you like this room is 99.70% ink. Yeah. Okay. There's a bar that'll show you at the top of them when you have the maker pen.
So anybody that joins into Recroom, they automatically have the maker pen.
They have it. You have it in your dorm. Everybody gets their own dorm room, and then they have access to the maker pen in the dorm. And then any room that you have co-owner in, or the room that you create, because you can create your own rooms, you'll have maker pen there as well. Mm-hmm. Some rooms do allow you to have maker pen. It's not very often. Like you won't find it in any of the contest rooms usually.
Because people can wreak havoc with the maker pen. I mean, that's what that's what takes things apart or puts them together, and so you have to have permissions to be able to use the maker pen, and especially in a world that a lot of people have put a lot of hours into.
Exactly. Yeah. The good news is even in the rooms that do have maker pen access, they wouldn't be able to save it. But if somebody else joins that public instance, it could be ruined. I do have a room that allows people to use the maker pen because I wanted to encourage people to learn and play around with the tools.
Experiment, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a Christmas themed room where you can go and we have some pre-built assets already there, and then you can just recolor them. So it's like making your own Christmas ornaments, and then there's a free Christmas tree that you get to have, and you can set it up in your dorm room. So that was a fun thing we did for Christmas, and people can have the ornaments for free. And we put the instructions there for you, so you know how to play there, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So when you start out with a brand new map like this room, what is it that you have? Do you just have a plane that is just a grid of some kind, and then you start building on top of that?
It's an empty world. It's called a maker pen room, and the maker pen room contains 4 walls, a floor, and a ceiling. And then you delete those 4 walls, and you build your own floor, and then you start creating in there.
Wow.
And once you've been building for a while, you start saving all these assets, so you can start spawning in things like if you have trees, or if you have, tables for whatever room you're trying to build. Maybe, we've built classrooms, we've built all kind of things.
Are any of these things
you can spawn those in.
Are any of these assets pre-built, and then you guys went to a library and grabbed them?
Everything for contest rooms we create ourselves. We're not allowed to use creations from other creators. But there are assets in game that you can use for free that are provided by Recroom. And then there's also a catalog of inventions that you can access from other creators. And there's a ton of free assets in there. And there's also some that you can purchase using in-game currency called tokens.
Wow.
So there's a lot of options for you as a creator. Even if you're not if you don't want to spend time creating, you can still buy assets and spawn them in yourself, which is pretty cool. I love that.
So there is at least from my perspective, that Rec Room is just full of very young kids that are running around screaming and everything. But this is really another level of sophistication with the development and the creativity. And that's part of the reason why I wanted you to give me a tour, to kind of get this video out and to educate people that there is so much more to Rec Room than the screaming little kids. And
yeah, it's unfortunate because the first experience you go through in Rec Room is like you hit your dorm room, and then they take you to a public rec center, which I think can turn a lot of people off to the whole experience, because that's where you run into a lot of the screaming kids. But there's a ton of adults who play the game, and even a ton of really creative, mature young people as well. The creative community is huge here. And there's even tons of teenagers, 13, 14-year-olds that are building some amazing things in game that are here, making sure there's positive experiences for people. And there's a ton of talented build groups. Wow, there's so many people that I'm a fan of in this game that, there's just so many amazing, talented people in this game. So I wish that wasn't the player's first experience when they come in the game.
Yeah.
I wish they would have more of these type of experiences for people to go through first.
Yeah.
Before they end up in a rec center.
Yeah.
So I understand why people associate it with a lot of kids, but there's a ton more in Rec Room that you can experience.
Yeah. But let's. Did you give me fly? Did you give me fly?
Oh. Let's see.
Let me just get up in the air and fly around.
Sure.
I'll come back here.
I think I'm in the wrong menu. 1 second. Okay, can you fly now?
No.
That is interesting. Okay.
Well, don't worry about it. We can go to another world then. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll pull you to the next greenhouse. This room you'll have fly by default in a way, not in the traditional way. You'll understand when we get there.
Okay.
All right.
Somehow I keep going to another instance.
Yeah, if you go through the zone, it'll pull you into your own private instance.
Oh.
So just take my invite for the next room, and then we'll stay together.
Okay.
So we got some little friends here. Our little flying turtles.
Not...
So Easter egg in each one of the maps that we've worked on together, we always have turtles in our map.
I don't see the turtles.
It wasn't. So this is a flying turtle. Oh, you don't see the turtle?
No. I see.
Let me reset the room. Here, let's step over here. It's gonna go black for a second. We're just gonna load the room.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
There he is. Okay.
You see? Ah, okay. I had a little spoiler.
Yeah. Oh, he's very cute too. Very creative. So, this is Command did this again?
This is D808.
Oh.
Who built it, and then Zeeb animated this animation here.
Yeah.
All right, after you, Carlos, let's go check out. Looks like some big turtles we got over there.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Carlos.
Hey, hi.
Here we go.
Yeah. Wow.
Hi.
Hey. Very nice. I've never seen Recroom like this. Never.
There's a ton of amazing rooms like that creators have made, and a ton of cool experiences and rides and all kind of things.
Yeah.
If you even just search up the art hashtag or the hangout hashtag, or if you know the names of contests, you can search the contest hashtags. That's the best way to get like the really good quality maps.
There's nobody that's done like a directory of all these worlds. Somebody that's taken the time to build it.
They have what's called the Room of Rooms that houses all of the finalists for the Roomies Awards every contest. That's a good way to find those as well.
Okay.
Okay, let's head this way.
Let me. I want to see this peacock over here.
Yeah. You should try to interact with it, see if it does anything. I feel like I'm in a parade. Here,
Yeah.
let me go for it. See if you can sit.
Okay. Get over here. Oh, he's moving so fast.
If you're on screen mode, use your
Yeah.
grab function.
Nice hit. Come on. I'm using an Xbox controller, so
Oh, use your triggers
yeah.
to reach out and grab.
There.
There you go. This is a lot of fun to work on this project.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
I'm gonna take us to the next room. I'm gonna
Okay.
send you an invite on your watch, so make
All
sure
right.
you take the invite.
Okay, I will. Ah. Pegasus.
The dragon.
Oh, it's a dragon.
The steampunk dragon. And then we have a scared little friend over there hiding behind the door. Let's see.
Pinocchio.
He pops out.
Very nice.
Okay, we are almost towards the end. I think we have just 2 more rooms to see, if I remember. 2 or 3. I'm gonna invite you to the next room.
All right. Whoa.
Remember you mentioned having the books?
Yeah.
So now we're in the Steampunk City's library, and we have nods to all the stories that are touched on.
Oh, all right. Great minds.
Got Pinocchio here
Yeah.
while he's reading. My favorite, we got the secret garden. Oh, this is what it was called, Clockwork. A collection of steampunk fables. This is the book that the entire map is themed from, Clockwork.
See, I didn't.
D808's favorite book as a child.
When I was growing up, we didn't have steampunk, or at least not in in the world that I grew up in. I didn't find out about that so
Really?
much later. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is all relatively new to me, and I love the steampunk.
That's exciting.
It's very clever the way they do this stuff.
I like it too.
Yeah.
This project brought a new appreciation for it for me.
Yeah.
Got some different books here. Steam Boy, Mythical Steambots, Atlantis. There's some upstairs things we can look around before we move on to. D808 is also a musician. He is a music teacher by trade. And so he's also done all the music that you hear in here as well.
Wow. Have you guys met in real life?
No. I haven't met any of the team in real life. We work together quite often, and sometimes you almost forget that you don't know each other in real life because you get so close.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we've never met in real life. I have met a few people from Recroom, but yeah, no, not anybody from the team, which is crazy to think about.
Do they have a Rec Room conference of some kind that's in real life, where users come together?
Not that I know of, but that would be awesome. That would be a lot of fun to put together and to be a part of.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the library, and then there's a secret door downstairs. I wonder if I could jump off. No? Okay. I'm gonna invite you into the tower.
Hang on, not yet.
Oh, sure, take your time.
What is this supposed to be? Is that Earth?
It's a globe.
Yeah. Beautiful. I love the symmetry. Do you have anybody in this group that is not speaks English?
Durzo speaks both English and Spanish. Durzo's from Mexico.
Oh, I'll be darned.
And Mexico, I forget which part of Mexico, but he is a Spanish speaker by first language, and English is his second language.
Yeah.
He speaks English very well. And D knows some Hawaiian phrases. So we do have Spanish and Hawaiian lessons sometimes, which is pretty cool.
How does it?
We've definitely learned.
How does it work for the time zones?
Oh yeah, everybody's on different time zones, so sometimes that could be a little tricky.
Yeah.
A lot of times we'll build what we call inventions in our own spaces and then bring them together for certain sessions. If everybody can't get together for things, there are things that we do together as a team. So like we get together to talk about the ideas a couple times a week during the contest, and then towards the end we're together more than throughout the process.
Yeah.
We usually do walkthroughs several times to double check, like, can players glitch through anything? Will they fall through anything? So we're putting up barriers and respawn barriers, making sure that things are working as intended and fixing things together. And that's always fun to do as a team.
I can hear an echo in this room. Also,
Yes.
there's a reverb. It's pretty cool.
Yes, I added that.
Yeah.
There's I worked on a lot of the lighting and sound tweaks in here, and since it's a empty hall, we wanted it to sound very empty and feel very empty in here.
Or cavernous.
Yes. There's a lot of cool customizable features you can play with in Rec Room, which I love. Okay, one last stop. So D808, every time he leads a project, he surprises us with a credits room. He always makes it like a gift for us, which is one of the most special things about working on this team.
Yeah.
That I love. I'll let his work speak for itself. It always makes us very emotional and feel very special. So this is the credits room that we didn't have anything to do with. This was all D808 in this room that he created for us. He created a statue to represent each of us. And then this way it allows people to click on the individual user's profile, which is pretty cool. It's very sweet and thoughtful.
Outside is very cool too.
Thank you.
Here you are. That is super special.
It is so special. D808 is very thoughtful to the way he did this. It was really, really thoughtful.
And there you are. Cool.
This is where we had our creator buttons, but since we ended up placing, this is where we put our trophies too.
And how many visits have you guys had to this?
This room has 240,000 visits, just about.
Wow. In how much time?
This room has been live for about maybe a year now. Let's see. I think a little over a year. And it's cool, he gave each one of these characteristics, like features and characteristics to represent our characters and how we are in game, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just little things that make it extra special.
Yeah. See,
We also made a free invention. So if you click this button here, it allows you to take Pinocchio home with you.
Yeah, I
you
saw
can put
that.
him in your dorm room like a souvenir.
Oh, okay. I will take Pinocchio.
And there's a door. That is the end of the Steampunk City tour. But
Okay.
if visitors want to go back through, they're able to go back through this door and then they can explore the city if they wanted to see a specific thing again.
Okay.
So they can go through.
I see.
But thank you, Carlos.
Yeah, that
What
was
do you
wonderful.
think?
I really enjoyed that, and it was serendipity that we did this. I didn't expect it, and so that makes it even more special. So thank you very
Awesome.
much. And when you talk to
Of course,
these
thank you
people,
for joining me.
tell them, well, they can see the video for themselves. I think also one of the things that I find very valuable about my streaming is that they can show it to their parents who don't understand what the kids do, or the creators do, better said. And that give them a little insight. And they can even watch it on a large television so that they get all the high fidelity and the audio experience and all the creativity that you guys have put into this. So, congratulations.
Carlos, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means a lot to me. I will pass the word along and I'll pass the video along.
Okay, very
Yay.
good. Well, let me, do you want to say goodbye to everybody?
Thanks for joining, everybody. And definitely check out our other maps, there's so many talented creators outside of just this one room. Every contest, there's a ton of high quality rooms that come out from super talented artists in the creative community. And there's just really magical spaces for you to explore in outer space, underwater. There's PvP in games. There's all kind of stuff. So definitely come check it out. Thanks for joining.